Hello, my name is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show number 93. 93. Coming up on 100. Well, today is not really a show. It's one of those things that I really hate. You ever watch TV and it builds up to some portion that's exciting, and then they give you a little teaser of what's coming, and then they go to commercial? I hate that. I hate it. Well, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it myself. I'm doing it. So, shoot me. Anyway, I wanted to give you a little update of what's coming up. I got a couple of radios lined up, and I'm not totally ready to review them, but I'm getting close. So let me show you what the radios are, and then the teaser will be over. Or you can just quit watching it now. Okay, the first radio, and what I've done is I decided to try a different category. I decided to try inexpensive radios that had portable radios that had shortwave capability, but they were AM only. So you could listen to shortwave radio, but only AM. And only the so-called commercial bands, so it's not full coverage, and as cheap as possible, but still have a radio that's functional. Now, I did a couple of videos. I did a video a couple of shows back, a number of shows back, on a radio that I got at a thrift store for $5, used of course, and it was a Radio Shack portable shortwave radio, or AM FM shortwave radio. They even had longwave, I don't know. But and I think it sells for like $40 new. Well, these radios, the two of them, and then I've got something else. The two radios sell for almost $10. No, just above $10. They used to, a couple of years ago, used to sell these type of radios, used to sell just under $10, so you could call it the sub $10 radios. And now they've gone over $10. So they are $12. They're 11 something. So $12. So anyway, I bought two of those just recently from Amazon, and here's one of them. It's a Kobe. It's a model CX CB12. Now, what I noticed about the ads on Amazon is they never tell you how big the radios are. Well, I was really surprised at the size of these two radios. I thought they were much bigger, but that's not here nor there. And I don't want to get any details because I'm going to have that in the reviews. So that's one of the ones I'm going to review. Again, this was about $12. Here's another one, about the same price, even smaller than the Kobe, and this is another Kobe. The model number is CXCB92. So now that I've given you the model numbers, you can do your homework and you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to review these two in the next couple of shows. And I got a comment on my reviews, which was a very good comment. And the comment was, I show these radios and I show all the features and everything, but I never actually turn them on and demonstrate the reception. And there's two reasons I do that. Two reasons. Whether they're good reasons or not, I don't know. But I have two reasons. One reason is I normally record my videos during the daytime, and right up there is two big windows, so I can let the light come in so I can get natural lighting for my beautiful face. Anyway, so that's one reason so that's one thing I do, as I record most of my shows during the afternoon. I don't record them at night. I record them in the afternoon. Because of that, especially for shortwave radio, you're not going to get very good reception. You'll get the strong stations, but if you're trying to compare radio, you want to compare, can it get the weak stations? Okay? So, since the guy made a good suggestion, you need to compare the reception. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the review of the features of each radio during the daytime when you can see my pretty face. And then I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison on another show of the reception capability where my camera is pointing at the radios, not pointing at me, so you'll love those, and not pointing at me. And I'll do it at night because I don't need the extra light. I'll just shine a light down on the radios and hopefully that'll work. But I can get better reception because it's night. That makes sense? Yeah, I thought it did. So anyway, those are the two almost down to $10 radios. Now, the other thing I just got in the mail from MFJ. The folks at MFJ are one of the few vendors that will send this lowlife a demo copy of their products. And I really appreciate that, MFJ. So, last week I said that for my 100th show I wanted to do something special. So I'm going to review something from MFJ. And what it is, it's the MFJ 8100 World Band Shortwave Receiver. So it's kind of in the same vein of reviewing shortwave radios, or receivers in this case. So I'm going to do that for the 100th show. Now, the other thing I will be doing, and the commercial's almost over, or the teaser is almost over, is I'm going to use my Sony model CF-SW77. Now, this is a very expensive radio. At the time it was like almost $400. And it's kind of what I call a Cadillac of portable shortwave radios. It does an excellent job. Now, I'm not going to compare a $400 radio to a $10 radio. What I'm going to do, or attempt to do, and I've been trying to do it the past couple of days and I'm having problems. Anyway, what I'm going to attempt to do is use this to find stations that are, somewhat hard to get. They're not the ones that are blasting through, that are not the ones that are 200 miles from me or in Tennessee. Those come through with no problem. You can get those on a piece of wire, not even have a radio. I will use this to find stations like in Europe. And when I find a station in Europe on this radio as a reference, then I will try to find that same station on one of these little guys. To give me some kind of comparison of the reception part. Now, like I say, I'm not comparing those $10 radios to the $400. I'm just using the $400 radio as a reference. That's all I'm doing. That make sense? No. So that's the teaser for today. Those are the radios I'm going to review. Plus I'll throw in some other radios. So that's like the next show from 94 to 100. And at show 100, we're going to have another giveaway. So don't miss that show. So that's all for today. If you think this is going to be interesting, these reviews, give me a thumbs up. If you'd rather I review something else, a red wagon or something, give me a thumbs down. Or better yet, leave a comment. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? Leave a comment. Thanks for watching.